Ultimately, the level of intensity you're capable of achieving in a performance environment or a rehab environment, that's going to be your measure of success. All right, it's a saying I use all the time. The level of intensity in your training that you can safely achieve is the level of performance that you can expect. That's it in a nutshell, all right? That's a fact. So often we try to train too much or train too often, and as a result of that, we're not able to hit the high notes because we're not willing to hit the low notes, if that makes sense. So I always think in terms of rest and recovery as something that allows us to go a little harder on other days. For example, this is true story, and it happens all the time. I do ACL rehabs fairly often. I've done about 70 of them. And I train the knee. I direct speed power training at the knee once every 3 days. So if I train you on Monday, we're not going to hit the knee again until Thursday. Then we're not going to hit it again until Sunday. So there's some spaces in between there. It goes great. It goes really, really well. And every single one, all 70, have always asked me, Coach, this is going great. Let's train every day. And I'm like, kid, you just don't get it. Because the reason why is because I can go a little harder, I can be a little more intense because of the added rest that's there. And if I make a mistake and go too hard, I have 2 days of eraser, all right, to make me look like super coach again, you see? So that's the thing I'm trying to get to you, is that's the true value of rest and recovery, is that when you have a client or an athlete that you're working with, and for some reason they're stuck at a level and you can't get them beyond, the recipe is always to prescribe more rest. That'll help you bump up those intensities and get them to where you need to be. You know, sometimes that whole Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing, or that Tuesday, Thursday thing, where this is what we do on these days, we just fall victim to that, and we're afraid to break out of that model. And sometimes that's what actually holds us back. Sometimes work ethic holds us back, you know. The very best trainers, the very best physical therapists, the very best coaches, you know what you hate the most? You hate downtime, right? All right, you want to be at it, you know, you want to be doing things, you want people to be moving all, and sometimes the rest is valuable, so just keep that in mind, okay?